Hello everyone, Chris Beekler with Alta Labs here. Today I'm giving an overview of one of our recently added features for Route10, Policy-Based Routing, or PBR. Normally, traffic's routed based on the destination address in the routing table. Policy-based routing lets you override that and make routing decisions based on other traffic characteristics, like the source IP, source network, destination, protocol, or port. On Route 10, that means you can direct traffic out a specific WAN or choose to load balance it instead of just following the default WAN metric behavior. A common use case would be sending a specific device or group of devices or an entire VLAN out WAN 2. For example, maybe you want a guest network to use your secondary internet connection, or you want certain systems to take a different path than the rest of the network. That's exactly what PBR is for. Current targets for PBR are WANs only, and they fail over to other WANs. So if you're directing traffic to WAN 2, and WAN 2 fails, but WAN 1 is still up, then that will fall back to WAN 1. We'll add configurable fallback behavior in the future, as well as VPN targets. Now for some practical examples. For the first example, we're going to route an entire domain, star.example.com, out via WAN 2. So we'll go to Settings, Firewall, Policy Routing, and we're going to add a new rule here. We'll give it a name. Protocol any, source any. For destination, we'll click here to add a new firewall group. And we'll name it example-com to abide by the character restrictions and group names. And then the contents is just star.example.com. And now you'll note that group is selected for the destination. We don't want sticky connections. We want the target WAN 2. And save. Now, any example.com host name that gets resolved through Route 10 will be populated in this destination firewall group and hence sent out via WAN 2. For the next example, we're going to send a specific group of hosts out via WAN 3. So we'll click Add to add another rule. Give it a name. We're going to add a new firewall group for the source. And here we're going to define all the IPs that are going to get sent out via WAN 3. And we'll leave its destination any. We'll turn off sticky connections and set it to WAN 3. Now, the order of the rules is important. The first matching rule wins, and no further rules are evaluated. So, our wildcard example.com match is still going to apply and send traffic out of WAN 2, and then our source of the WAN 3 hosts will be sent out WAN 3. If you want these hosts to always go out WAN 3 and not abide by this first rule, then you need to change the order, so that rule comes first. And then after you change the order of rules, you need to click Save. For the next example, we'll send all TCP port 1234 traffic out via WAN 2. So we'll add a new rule. Protocol, we'll choose TCP. Source we'll leave to any. We want it to match all the clients inside the network. Source port is also any. Do not set the source port the same as the destination port. That is virtually always incorrect. The source port is random from the ephemeral port range. Destination we'll leave to any here, and then destination port we'll choose custom and put in the port number. We don't want sticky connections, and we will choose WAN 2. So now all the destination port 1234 traffic will go out via WAN 2. Any traffic that does not match any of the configured rules falls back to the default, which is whatever your metrics for your WAN interfaces have configured. If you have it set up for load balancing, it will load balance. If you have it set up for failover, it will follow that failover. Policy-based routing is a powerful tool when you need more control over how traffic leaves your network. Once you understand the logic behind matching traffic and assigning it to the right path, it becomes much easier to solve real-world routing problems cleanly and predictably. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the accompanying knowledge base article for more details and configuration examples.